Hello, welcome to my channel. This is Jubair, and so before we start the tutorial, I would like to ask you, please do subscribe my channel because lot more videos are lined up in my channel. So let's quickly start the tutorial. So creating a Facebook 3D image is very easy. We can do it very quickly. It will take only 5 minutes. So I used this image as the reference image to create a Facebook 3D image. And why I choose this image, because this image is having some depth, and you should select this kind of image which is having some depth to get a more realistic output in Facebook 3D. So first we have to do is we have to make this unlock. So just double click here and unlock this layer. Okay, now we got the base layer. Now what we have to do is we have to select the subject, means we have to select the Hrithik Roshan's portion only from this image. So just use the quick selection tool to select, and I'll start from here. So we have selected the characters portion only from this image. So what we have to do is we have to create a new layer, and I have to copy this layer's selection from here to there. So just copy from the copy and select this layer, and there you can paste this as paste special in place. So now we got two layers. One is the original image with background, and another is an image of the character without the background. So now what we have to do is I have to create a gradient background for this layer. So I am creating a new layer, and there I'll be placing a color which is a gray shaded color. For that I am using a gradient tool, and here I'll be creating a new gradient. See, this is fine. So what we have to do is one line there should be a little bit gray shade, and another which should be darker than this. So okay, so I took two colors. The second color should be darker than the first one, so I selected this, and if you want you can create this as a new gradient, and I will select this. Okay, now I have to use the gradient tool and drag it. So I just drag this. See, the brighter color should come in the lower side. Okay, so I just drag it like this. Okay, you should not extend it. So okay, this is fine. So now we got three layers. One is the original image, and the second one is the background depth that we actually created for the Facebook 3D image, and the first layer is about our character. So I will be just renaming this. You can rename it. So I just want to rename this, just rename it with the okay. And what I have to do is I have to duplicate this layer. So just duplicate this layer. Okay, and I'll be selecting this layer using the magic wand tool. Okay, I'll be selecting the empty area. See, if you're removing this, see, we got the empty area. I'll be selecting this empty area, and I'll be selecting all the area, and just I'll be using the select inverse. So I got this layer completely, and what I'm going to do is now I'm just enabling this layer too, and I'll be picking the lower color to the entire selection. So use the eyedropper tool to select that, or else you can just use the paint bucket tool itself, and just holding on the alt key you can use the eyedropper tool. Okay, so I'm holding the alt key and pressing this color, and I'll be filling this to the here. So if you are not able to fill in a single stretch, you can just use alt backspace to fill the selected area with the foreground color. So we got that, and now go to select, deselect. See, now we got it like this, and what we have to do is I just want to increase the scale of this selection now. So edit, free transform, maintain aspect ratio, and just increase this to 103%. Okay, and just move this a little bit. See, if I am putting this above, see, this is here, so the copy layer will be behind this, and I just want to make this like this. Okay, a little bit like this. Okay, now we got 3 layers here. So now we are having only the original image and along this cutout. Okay, so I am saving this as a PNG file. Go to file and save as PNG. Select the PNG, and I'll be name it as, okay, this is Krish. Okay, just name it as Krish and saved, the smallest and slow. Okay, now I have to disable these 2 layers and enable these 2. Now we are having these 2 layers visible and rest of the layers are invisible. Okay, now I am going to save this image as PNG, and when you are selecting the name of the PNG, you should be very careful to name it as the original name of the image, I mean the Krish underscore depth. So the name is very important. You should be very careful, because this Facebook 3D image is actually processing from the Facebook when you are uploading the image. So the name is very important. You should not make any mistake in there. Okay, so now we got 2 images. One is the original image where I actually overlaid the cutout of the character, and another one is the image that we created with the background and the cutout filled with the gray shaded color. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm uploading this into Facebook. So I am trying to uploading this on my Facebook page. So these are the pictures that we have saved from the Photoshop, and these are the PNG files, and you can notice that the name is see, the first name and the second image is having the name underscore depth. So that is very important. And now I am going to upload these 2 images together. So you have to upload the original image and the depth image together into Facebook, because while uploading itself, Facebook will make a Facebook 3D photo from these 2 images. See, you can just wait it. Facebook will automatically process the 2 photos and will generate a 3D Facebook photo. See, Facebook started creating the 3D photo from those 2 images that we actually, and it is done. See, now just move the mouse. See, as I move my mouse, you can see that the character is actually, so this is fantastic. We have created a Facebook 3D photo from the poster of Krish featuring Hrithik Roshan. So all those Hrithik Roshan fans will be happy to make see, you can control the image over your mouse rollover. See, you'll be getting a 3-dimensional movement from this. This is really fantastic. So you can try this with your photos or any other photos that you available in the internet, but you have to make sure that the photo itself is having some depth to create more illusion in the final output. So that's all for today. So guys, if you have any comment on my video, please do the comment in the comment box, and please like and share my video. And if you haven't subscribed my channel yet, please do the subscribe right now.